everyone, it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here with my weekly makeup basket. I thought I would start a little different, and instead of just showing my basket nicely put together, I would kind of like zoom you over to what everyday life looks like for me. So we're going to go to the left. Let me just shift the camera a little bit, and you will see right here is my vanity. This is everyday life for me. It is a hot mess. I'll zoom you in a little bit. Yeah, I just think it's awesome. I think it's awesome that I have a vanity and I have enough makeup to have makeup messes every day. But anyways, you'll see behind the mirror is last week's basket, and I'll also have like the products and the Project Pan products out. And every day, I don't know how it happens, I will clean up my makeup mess, and then at the end it looks like this, and I gotta go. And anyways, so let me move this mirror out of the way. Here you will see my makeup basket, and I have the cat ears. Everyone has cat ears. These came from Claire's in the mall. But anyways, back here is last week's basket. I really enjoyed all the products that I pulled, and I did go ahead and pick up that Becca foundation. Right here, it's the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation, and this is in the color Light. I said last week that when I looked at it at Sephora, it looked very yellow, but when I looked at it at Ulta, it didn't look so yellow. So I've worn it a couple times, and it does have a yellow tone, but it's not as intense as I thought it would be. And you can see it looks like the Becca Backlight Primer bottle, which is right here. Yeah, I just really like Becca products, so I have been enjoying that. The Melt Stack is absolutely perfect. I really am enjoying the Laura Mercier foundation primer. The Too Faced concealer that I recently bought. This one is, sorry, it's a little blurry. It's very light, and it's like oil-based, so you have to be careful to like blend it out because it will crease pretty easily, actually. So comparing it to the Urban Decay one that I was using for a while, that one like never creased, and it was thicker, but it wasn't too much coverage. I don't know. I've only used it like maybe 5 or 6 times, so I'm still giving it love. And I think that's everything. That bag is just products that I got like a month ago for my birthday that I'm still kind of working through. So yeah, I'm gonna clean up this mess a little bit and put the products away. But we're basically just going to pull products for next week. So I'm going to grab my coffee. I'm filming this again on Saturday. The weeks are just getting away from me. So Saturday morning has been when it's worked for me to film this. So it gets the video up a little later. But I still want to share this time with you all. So I'm going to grab coffee, straighten this up, and we'll be right back to pick products for the next week. If that sounds like something you'd like to watch, then just keep watching. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Got my coffee. Cheers! Are you guys creamer people? I love the flavored creamers like pumpkin spice or salted caramel. I just love them all so much. And every time I see pumpkin spice at the store, I like stock up because I know it'll be a long time until I see it again. But anyways, let's pull some products. So I had the next week, actually 2 weeks off from work, but I'll be pulling the products just for this week in this video. So what are we going to pull? I've really been loving this Melt Stack. I don't know why I don't pull it more than I do. I just get so much use from it. You can see it's like all like scratched up and glittery. They're just all like such easy to use colors. Like I set my eyelid with that. I'll go in like last. Like I'll put this color, this darker brown in my crease, and then put this to kind of deepen my crease, and then I'll use the black for eyeliner. It just looks so nice. I don't know why I don't use it more than I do. But one thing that I really want to pull for the week is the Mia Mia. I almost pulled this last week, but I didn't. So here we go. I really want to use the sienna color and caramel and warm taupe. Those are like some of my favorite colors. So I'm going to pull this. This is in the gold bar. Gold's kind of a trending eyeshadow color right now. So I really like that, and I want to use it. Yeah, this is one of my favorite palettes, and I haven't pulled it in probably 4 months. So I want to give that some love. And then I kind of want to pull something else for the eyes. I'm not really sure Oh, you know what? Another palette that I haven't pulled in forever that I've been thinking about. It's the Comfort Zone by Wet n Wild. I haven't pulled this in a few months either, but I've been seeing people use it in their videos, and this is one of those palettes that you'll like never see, and then all of a sudden people like bring it back out again, and you're like, oh yeah, I need to use that. So I definitely want to pull this and give it some love. So those will be my two eyeshadow palettes. For eyes, these two mascaras are kind of near the end of their life. It's Essence Forbidden Volume and the Max Factor Masterpiece. I haven't used the Max Factor one in a while. And then this CoverGirl Supersizer, it really is like a best friend mascara. So I'm going to pull all three. And the nice thing about this is like it has, I think I've talked about it before, but it has like these grips where you can really get that between your eyelashes and lengthen your eyelashes. I don't know, it's just really nice. So I want to pull that, and I'm still using the Urban Decay Original Primer Potion for my eyes and the Milani Brow Gel. And this one is in, what is it? Soft Brown 01. It's okay. I don't think it's one of my favorite ones that I've used, but I do enjoy it for the most part. So I am going to pull those. And I think that honestly might be it for the eyes. So let's move to face. I kind of have these set of products that are going to be kind of like my go-tos for a little while. So let me walk you through them. The first one is the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer and Hydrating. This is very similar in texture and formula to the Hangover RX. The only thing is you get more in here. This is 1.7 fluid ounces, and it's like $4 more than the Hangover 2 RX. The only difference is this does not have that coconut smell, but putting that aside, I swear they're the same formula. So I really like this a lot, and I'm going to keep pulling that. I do have about one more use of the Becca Backlight Primer, but I'm like savoring it. I don't know what I'm savoring it for, but I am savoring it. I'm going to pull this to use a few times. It's that new Becca foundation, the Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. Gonna pull that, and then you guys know I decided to start working through the Revlon Color Stay. This is normal to dry in the color 200. If you put just a little bit on the Beauty Blender, you can get a light coverage out of it, even though it is a full coverage foundation. And then also I have the Born This Way concealer by Too Faced, and this is in light medium. And like I said, I have been enjoying it. You just have to be careful while setting it. And talking about setting it, I am going to go through and pull my Wet n Wild setting powder, or the contour setting powder. It's actually a highlight, but you know how I roll. And Dulce de Leche. My battery is about to die. I'm so upset, but and then I'm still using the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination and light. And again, if you use a light brush with this, you'll get more of a light coverage opposed to like a full coverage, which it will be if you put it over a foundation. If you watch my rolling project pan that I posted this week, I'm going to give the Essence highlight a break and use the Laura Mercier. This is just a sample in the Highlight 01, and I have been brushing it all over my face, and it does work in a similar way. So I am going to keep that out. But for blush, I've been thinking about this one, the IT Cosmetics. It is the CC Plus Radiance and Je ne sais quoi. This one is really nice, like berry color. So gonna give that some love, and I want kind of, I guess, a few more options. That's a highlight. I'm good on highlight since I'm still panning those ones that are in my Fall Into Project pan. Ooh, let's go back to the Hourglass. This is the Mood Exposure. I really enjoy using this when I use it. So I'm going to do that. And I kind of want one more. I'm very much feeling blush lately. Actually, let me pull the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer again. I remembered last week using this, why I love it so much. So we're going to pull that. And then I want one more blush. Let's go with this one. This is the Wet n Wild Rosé Champagne. This is really nice. Kristen got me this for my birthday, and it's just like that perfect nude blush. It just looks awesome on the face. So I think that's everything. I have so many options. So let me put those options together for you and I'll be right back. Alright everyone, here is my basket for the week. Let me zoom you out a little bit. People have asked why I don't put lip products in this video, and it's because I just do seasonal lip pick videos. So I will list that down below. I need to film my summer one coming up. I just kind of pick about 10, and then those are all I use for the whole month. And so yeah, so these are all the products I'm using. I get so excited to film these videos and switch my products and interact with you all. So thank you so much for watching. I did post my updated rolling project pan on Tuesday. I'll have that link down below, and I plan on filming some new videos this weekend. So always new stuff coming out. I appreciate you all so much for watching and being here and subscribing and always showing love. And yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you all in next week's video. Bye!